Okay. Hi, Gandhi. This is Alfred. I'm a student of the ninth cohort of Indian School of Development Management. I'm doing the PGB program there. Can you give me a glimpse of who you are and what sort of work do you do?
Wow. Hi, I'm Gandhi, as it is. Um, I'm a development practitioner now, working in a rural place named Bastar district in Chhattisgarh state. So mine is a capacity building work. I capacitate communities, especially women collectives and CPOs, as well as panchayat Raj institutions, panchayats that we call. So more, it's like a work that I do to build prototypes where sustainable livelihood comes in, sustainable as in terms of ecological and economical also. Okay, that's something a brief about me. And yeah, I also graduated from ISDM in 2022 and
Okay.
batch 5. Before that, I had my education uh, in BSc Physics as my major and development and sustainability as my minor from Ajim Premji University.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my education.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's a very I don't know. I don't know what is the correct word to use. It's an interesting combination, by the way, physics and then sustainability. And I'm sure many of us will have that, eureka kind of moment wherein we make that monumental shift from I don't know profession to our developmental sector, or let's say a subject change. So, what was your moment of that? What was your eureka moment, or that moment where things shifted in your life?
Okay, for me, it's the work that I want to do or the community that I want to work for. There are different means to reach the population and serve them, yeah, provide some services, be it as a physics professor, quote unquote, or some research practitioner or a development practitioner.
Okay.
So, over the year of my education at Hajim Premji University, I realized that there are enough people to do incredible things in science.
Okay.
Yeah, the sector, the development sector that we call, needs people.
Mm-hmm.
People like who can understand them, who can understand the community, who can understand the context, and who can empathetically work with them.
Okay.
So I chose this uh, with that thought. And in addition to that, the place I come from,
Okay.
the family that I come from, coming from a rural village of a Telangana state and coming from a agricultural family background, I understood the need of working with these communities to enhance their lives
Okay.
through different mediums. Sector, the thematics may vary, but you engage with any of the particular theme, be it health, education, be it livelihood, empowerment, enterprises. You pick anyone, some intervention, some effort. If some effort goes into any of these things,
Okay.
we enhance the other object, other thematics of a family,
Okay.
other sectors of family, if I could say.
Okay.
And this thought came and
Oh,
I started joining.
oh, okay, nice. And I believe that you've done your work extensively in the education sector as well. You have good amount of work working in the education side as well. So I would like to ask you, what was the being at the layman's layer and then getting into the field and working with them, there must have been some perspective shifts which you had faced, or like a view which was changed. You point out one thing which really comes to my mind, your mind, when you think of this. Now, what's that one view which changed after working, in the field and with the people and for the people? Yeah.
For the people. So I had some experience before my full time job. I did internships in different schools associated with high school students, from a college student, and a primary school student.
Okay.
That's my engagement with that. Particularly talking about education, uh, I realize the need of the education,
Uh-huh.
where education is important.
Mhm.
But now, now when I am engaging with that, you cannot work on education of a child isolation in isolation. And tell you an example where in Bastar I was doing uh, training or a need assessment of a community group of people. We call it hamlets here. Uh, and I was engaging with that. And there is a high rate of dropouts. Right after primary school to secondary school, there is a huge dropout.
Okay.
And the attendance rate in a primary school or a secondary school is very low, like 30%, 40%, 50%. It varies. I realized I had a door-to-door interviews and conversations with the people, formal, informal. I realized that they want to educate their child,
Okay.
but they also need person who can take care of their small child in a family or a cattle or a take care of crops. When the
Okay.
elderly people who can elderly people can go and work in different other farms or fields, have some daily wages.
Yeah, to earn for them.
And daily wage is a bread for that family.
Okay.
They don't go for a labor work in other family other fields, they won't be able to eat.
Okay.
And if they stay at home, if they send their child to the school, somebody has to be there to take care of their cattle, their home, elderly people to the child.
No.
But adults who are in a capable of work are not able to do it.
Okay.
So what they are doing is that they are keeping their child away from the schools, are like they are keeping their child with all these engagements, the
Okay.
household cash. So this realization I shifted me, where you cannot work. It's not enough to give some 10 books to a child,
Okay.
bag and nice uniform, and ask them to go or take go to school or take them to a school. You need to understand the internal dynamics of a family, how it works. So that is a shift that happened, particularly in education field. There are other these kind of perspective shifts in my engagement. I have another analogy, sorry, another interesting shift that I had.
Yeah.
I also worked on I had a brief study on migration in Bastar.
Okay.
I interviewed around 20 25 people. So it's like a basic academic research type.
Okay.
So we call it migration, distressed migration. I was being specific. I worked on a distressed migration, and the notion we have is distressed migration is uh, negatively affecting people.
Okay.
And there are enough studies, enough evidences there. But there is a small portion, very small portion, where because of this migration, youth who are who developed a aspiration after seeing from the other communities, other places they visited. So that also, made me think, yeah, this is also one lens that one should think.
Yeah.
You cannot stop migration, but how can you regularize it? There are other things coming up from that study, but my shift happened with this key migrate distressed migration. Uh, Through this also they are able to benefit it. There are other negative implications. I have a list of them. So does this sector knows.
Yeah.
But that's
We should be looking at the positives, I guess. And that's two wonderful perspectives that you just, put out there. It got me thinking actually. Well, thank you for that. I personally thank you for that. Uh, yes. And what I believe is with my little knowledge that with all the opportunities and, learnings and all the help that we can do to others in the development sector, there are certain hardships as well within the sector. So what is that one hard thing that you faced, during this your working period or something, which is very hard, professionally or, if you're okay personally? Yeah.
there are two, three. Uh, One is if you are a grassroots practitioner,
Okay.
one challenge, yeah, one hardship that I always think is key, the meal, the food.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's hard to have a regular meal at regular time
Okay.
because you are dealing with a community,
Mm-hmm.
humans, people. You're working with them. Every individual is complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
And ground reality is unpredictable.
Okay.
Anything can happen at any time.
Anytime.
So you need to be anytime. Yeah. You will get a call at 4 o'clock in the morning saying, ki, Bhaiya, I need this. Can you help me?
Okay.
It's from agriculture, be it from health, be it from some family emergency. Or you stay with the family, other community late at 10, 11, depends. So, so so it's very unpredictable, and to maintain our diet is something really hard for me,
Okay.
because sometimes I go emotionally, like too much emotionally, and I care more about them, and I prioritize them more than myself. So
Okay.
that emotional balance, empathy, and rational is something harder. So that's one thing.
You've shown a good. So now, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can continue.
Personally, yeah, professionally, there are lot and lot has to be done,
Okay.
but you have limitations, be it your time, be it your resources, energy, be it your organizational scope of interest and focus. But when you go into a community, needs pop up like a forest, like there is no end to it. So we're prioritizing what to do, when to do, and taking community with you to the whole journey.
Okay.
It's tough. Where if you are associated with the organization, it may have some projects, it may have some commitments, external commitments. You'll be focusing on that, but the reality demands more.
Okay.
So that's balancing. That is also another hardship that I face.
Okay. I guess I should look out for it in the future as well. Be mentally and prepared physically as well for all the experience that you just shared. Yeah. We'll be wrapping it in a while. So wrapping it up in a while. So I just wanted to ask you. There are a lot of people who are confused. Those there are a lot of people who wants to end up in the developmental sector, and if you could just time travel, 5 years back, what would you say to your younger self, or what would you advise to your near best friend who wants to come into the sector? What would be that one golden advice that you would like to give?
Okay, it's 5 years down the line. I'm just visualizing myself sitting in a classroom or attending some online due to the COVID that time.
Yep.
But what energized you?
Mm-hmm.
If it's people, if it's hands-on experience, if it's dealing with complex situations,
Yeah.
development sector is for you.
Okay.
These are the top three that you need to look after. Like if you're good at missions, there is a different stream altogether.
Okay.
For the people, you want to work with the people, for the people, to the people. This is the sector.
This is the right side.
So, and how and all, there are many institutions, there are many good mentors in the sector who can guide you, help you to build those skill sets. But our internal call is something you need to hear.
Okay, that's wonderful of you, Gandhi. That has been we've it's been almost 15 minutes, and it has been a very smooth journey. I guess we have to wrap it up right now. I thank you for your time and all the insights that you've just put in, and kudos to you for being such a wonderful human being. And I'm just so happy that if this goes out, this is my first podcast, and I'll be very happy that I'll be I got the honor to do it with you as well. Yeah,
Honest.
thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.